He might have it.
Six-man tag team matches are always chaotic.
Normally I would be giving a greeting.
And get ready, because this one is underway. He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
Not right now, because
now he's got to capitalize.
Putting it
in the middle of the ring.
On the line.
Like, oh boy, he is rolling.
Like, I don't know what happened.
Big time hammer fist.
All I know is Street Fighter 89 and Bare Knuckles was supposed to have a match, and then here come Double Dragon.
Oh, this is dangerous right here.
Oh, right in the face. Destroyed.
Here's his moment, Michael.
Impressive, but you got it.
Phoenix Splash!
Oh, it's over. Man, a little extra luster behind that kick.
Toss to the outside.
Ooh, victory is on the horizon. Harsh impact.
Quick thinking to avoid.
Oh, nasty impact.
That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys.
Neck breaker.
Oh.
That's you do it.
Given the number of times we've seen it tonight, calling it a finisher might be a bit of a stretch.
This might be it.
Oh, my.
Oh, what an uppercut. What a stomp.
Good grief.
Beautiful side Russian leg sweep.
Oh, boy, he is rolling. Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Beautiful technique.
Oh, boy, he is rolling. Ooh, what impact. Game, set, match. This one is over.
On to the back of the neck. One more look at it.
Oh, boy.
Boom, what impact.
I'm not sure how much he has left.
He's making a statement here with this attack. You gotta believe this one's over.
Oh, targeting the stomach.
What have we got here? Back suplex.
Ooh. Very nice.
Showing off some of his speed there. Boom! Back body drop.
Oh, you see that height on that?
Beautiful technique. Oof, kick finds it.
Oh, the dreaded claw to the shoulder.
Man.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business. Ring rattling. A minor miracle might be needed to overcome this beating. Tossed around like a rag doll.
Got every ounce of that one. This could be over.
Impressive show of strength right here. Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Boom, what impact.
Oof.
What a stomp.
Good grief.
Ooh, this might be it.
Oh, my. Wow, I'm just as surprised as you guys are.
Dodges a bullet there. Ooh. Oh, what a punch.
That's how you stop your opponent. Oh, boy, he is rolling.
He has him right where he wants him.
Ooh, what impact.
And he's heading back in. Ooh, what an up. Clothesline.
Oh, that'll leave a mark.
Nailed it.
But he's running on fumes here. Does he have enough left in him to capitalize?
Slingshot right across the back of the neck. Ouch.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Side Russian leg sweep.
Oh, perfect form.
Oh, nasty impact.
Oh, uppercut.
Man, that's what he was looking for, Michael.
What a strike.
Elbow drop.
Big time. He wants no part of the outside. Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. Going to the top. High risk. Knee drop.
That was nasty.
So precise.
You gotta believe this one's over. Oh, continuing to punish them. He's looking at it.
Harsh impact. This one's over, guys.
1, 2. To leave a mark permanently. But can he follow up here?
Here he goes.
That has got to be it.
Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly.
What a stomp.
Good grief.
Looking for the finish.
Oh, man, what an inverted frame. outsider. A beautiful inverted figure four.
He's looking at it. Avoids trouble.
Ooh, what impact. But I don't know how much gas he has left, guys.
Not where he wants to be right now.
Hey, he got himself into this mess.
He's got to get himself out of it now. Ooh! Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Oh, he's such a tough target. Oh, perfect kick. Back now inside the ring. Back in the ring again.
Elbow finds its mark.
Ah, the old sleeping with the fishes.
Can he finish him off here?
Oh, no. We know what this is.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
From behind. Beautiful technique.
So much damage inflicted.
You gotta believe this one's over.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Uh-oh. Setting him up.
Uh-oh.
A knee drop. Bringing it back into the ring.
Ooh, that kick could be a game changer.
Not today.
From behind. Down with a neck breaker.
He's in trouble.
Oh, to tear the features clean off your face.
When this
This one is over. By now, you'd think that would have been better scouted.
This might be it.
Oh, my.
Right across the back of the neck.
We know what's coming here. And now one more time.
Oh, this one's over, guys.
Got the reversal. Oh, look at the kicks right to the midsection.
Oh, that's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys.
Clearly not afraid to go to the well again.
He's too quick for him there. Here he goes.
One, two, boom, three. What a comeback. It's like deja vu all over again. Nailed it.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. He's lining him up. He might have it.
Harsh impact. To think, I almost wrote him off earlier.
Oh, my goodness, this hurts. Oh! Oh, drop kick.
Oh, great.
Oh, nasty impact.
But he's got to capitalize now.
This could end it.
Harsh impact. This is his opportunity to win this thing.
Momentum clearly in his corner.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
What a clothesline! Ouch! Going for broke. An incredible combination.
Just when you thought he had nothing left.
Wow.
I think we know what this is.
Atomic drop. Ooh.
Warm up the bus. This one is over.
Running Hurricane Rana. These superstars have tried everything. They have something left in their arsenal. They have to, but can they dig down deep enough to find it?
Oh boy, he is rolling. Setting up for a neck breaker.
Dodges that one.
What's coming next?
Taking their time.
Ah, punch to the gut. I'll take the wind right out of you.
Boom!
Too quick for him there.
This just in. Street Fighter 89 and
Back in from the floor.
are fighting in the back. And it's real
He's calling
brutal.
for it.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
We know what this means.
Oh, what a boot to the face.
He's looking.
That has got to be it.
Uh-oh. Here we go. Here we go. This one's for good measure. When this guy's on, look out.
Dominating shoulder tackle. Devastating elbow.
Goes down hard.
What a stomp.
Good grief. Oh boy, he is rolling. Ooh, nice Russian leg sweep. Going for it all here. Oh, here's his moment, Michael. Setting him up, got the head scissors on.
What a strike. Right on the mark.
Here it comes. He's got him. We have seen him.
You gotta believe this one's over.
Game.
What an amazing
And the big
six-man
man
tag
goes
match.
down. The Double Dragons have
These
nicked
gentlemen
off
get after it. Here are the
everyone
highlights.
Man, this was great. Remember this?
without security.
I remember this part very well. Still can't believe I
far
get
as
paid
the
to
brawl
watch
in the
this
back.
amazing action.
Security would be
Here
security's
are
back
your
there
winners,
finally, but they never came out here.
Lee
Never got security
and
out of the ring.
Jimmy Lee, the brothers
Makes
of
sense, right?
destruction.
What a grueling match. It looked like anybody's match there toward the end.
When you bring such a high level of intensity to the match, good things are bound to happen to you.
And folks, if you're just joining us, I'm sorry to tell you that you just missed one of the most exciting.
Yeah, other than that brawl, let's start the show. And we're going to start it off with a title match. But not just any title match. Yep, you guessed it. WWE's 24/7 championship is on the line. Vacant steps up to the challenge, Skullamania.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Non-Stop Championship.
Big-time singles matches on deck here. And Byron, what should we expect to see here tonight?
Well, given the shape these superstars appear to be in here tonight, I fully expect to see one of the most competitive matches we've seen in a very long time.
There is an absolutely big fight feel in the arena tonight for this one.
Yeah, and judging from the vibe here currently, it seems to me like this is the one this sold-out crowd came to see.
Introducing the challenger from parts unknown, weighing in at 260 pounds, the living legend. Introducing the champion from Japan, weighing in at 136 pounds, he is the WWE Non-Stop Champion, Hero.
Put down that remote, stay a while. And we're underway. Looking at these two men, I don't think there's going to be anything traditional about this one-on-one matchup.
And it looks to me like this entire arena is on its feet, and understandably so.
Drop kick with precision.
What a clothesline!
Good grief.
Backbreaker!
That'll realign your vertebrae.
Kick hits the mark.
What a stomp!
Good grief.
The champ's on the defensive now. We all know, though, this guy has plenty of fight left in him.
Well, he had to expect to take some punishment tonight. You don't step in the ring with this guy and walk away completely unscathed.
This match is so evenly...
Now that got those shoulders on the mat. And the champ kicks out.
Not yet. Boom!
Knee drop.
That was nasty. So precise. This might be it. Oh, my. Beautiful technique.
Boom, what impact. The champ with reason to be concerned. He's always up for a challenge, and tonight is no different.
Oh, man, his chances are dwindling quickly. He's just taken on so much punishment.
Brainbuster!
Jeez, that was nasty.
The challenger's starting to slow down a bit here. But he certainly comes into this championship match with a ton of momentum.
He just has to make sure this doesn't get too out of hand for him. Sometimes, momentum has a way of permanently swinging one way. That's what he wants to avoid here.
Yeah, but he's still in considerably better...
Oh, nasty impact. Can he finish the job?
He's making a statement here with this attack.
Ooh, what impact.
And the champ kicks out.
He's not giving up that easy.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
Now here it comes. Nailed it.
That should do it.
And the champ kicks out.
I'm impressed.
Boom, what impact.
Enziguri. Set it up.
Ooh, neck breaker.
Ooh. Dodges that one. Big move coming.
Wait for it. Impressive combination kicks.
That might just be the final nail in the coffin. Oof. There's no way the champ can lose now.
Shoulders down. Championship on the line. Digging deep for a kick out.
It could take more than that.
At the elbow. Oh, my goodness. Crushing it. He's making a statement here with this attack. He's got him where he wants it, buddy. These athletes seem to have tried everything in their playbook. Oh, there's more in their arsenal, I promise you that. I don't know what it is, but they'll find it.
Big slam.
This one's over, guys.
That'll readjust your spine. Harsh impact.
Boom! He's going for it all. He's playing with him now.
He can't take much more.
Look out! Oh boy, he is rolling.
Beautiful dive.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business. The longer this fight goes on, the more wear and tear on each competitor. Who is going to have enough to pick up the win? Here we go a second time. The challenger's championship dreams are fading quickly.
Over and over. To think, I almost wrote him off earlier.
At the oh my goodness, crushing it. 1, 2. He's got to be running on empty at this point.
There is no quit in this man tonight.
He's not going to like this. He's not going to go quietly.
No superstar worth his salt ever does.
Too quick for him there.
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Now here it comes. The one and only.
That's how you put an exclamation point on a match.
Here's the pin, title on the line. 2, 3.
We have the crowning of a new champion.
How about another look at some of the highlights?
And Vacant is your new 24/7
He ain't playing
champion.
here. Almost forgot about this one. He ain't messing around. He was on point the entire match, as you can see here.
Here is your winner and new WWE Non-Stop Champion, the Living Legend.
Talk about having to dig down deep to pick up the win.
I could watch them go at it each and every week. What a match.
Wow. Just wow. I'm speechless. What an amazing match.
Alright, here's next match. Pain and Queen taking on Disco and Armika.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, Payne Fox and the Queen,
Ladies and gentlemen, we have
Elizabeth,
tag team action
the
coming up.
Queen.
And given the state of the tag team division right now and how incredibly competitive it is, this match might just make or break one of these teams.
And their opponents, Ace and the super athlete, the new foundation.
Everyone's ready, and just like that, this tag team match is underway.
Guys, the tag team scene in WWE right now is so impressive, and these two tandems are a lot of the reason why.
No one's backing down here. What an impasse.
What a face buster! There have been times in sports entertainment when unlikely duos have formed, and over time they develop and bond and become an outstanding tag team combination. The team that immediately comes to mind is the powerhouse duo of Cesaro and Sheamus. After their thrilling best-of-7 series, I wouldn't think they'd develop into a top tag team.
Oh, nasty impact. Axe handle finds its target.
But I don't think anyone thought Cesaro and Sheamus would develop into a premier tag team. Over time, the superstars realized that they were better as allies than as enemies. And when they combined their incredible strength, the results were something that couldn't be ignored.
It was really unbelievable to witness the evolution of Cesaro and Sheamus as a team. We saw them improve every week and conquer a variety of opponents. To see the Swiss Cyborg and Celtic Warrior go from unwilling partners to WWE Raw Tag Team Champions was truly impressive.
Oh, what a slam.
Ooh, what impact.
What a strike.
In May of 2017, SmackDown Live saw an incredible women's tag team match when Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch squared off against welcoming committee members Natalya and Carmella. The rivalry between these women got so intense that Naomi was in Flair and Lynch's corner, and Tamina was in Natalya and Carmella's corner.
Beautiful technique. I think only a group as treacherous as the welcoming committee could bring Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair back together. Natalya's power set the tone for the match and gave her team an advantage. That was until Carmella's overconfidence let the Irish last kicker turn the tide and get back into the match. And then it was elementary from there for the Irish-born superstar.
Naomi did an excellent job of making sure any quote-unquote committee nonsense cost her girls the match. Once Becky Lynch got Carmella locked in the disarmor, there was nothing for the Staten Island Princess to do but to tap out. And it didn't take long for that to happen.
Most of the truly great tag teams in sports entertainment created a double-team finishing maneuver.
Look out, look out! This could be it!
Well, that'll hinder your modeling career.
Irish whip! You gotta believe this one's over! Point of the elbow, nailed it. Drop kick!
Beautiful!
This might be it!
Oh, my.
Down they go. Incredible.
Corey, a few moments ago, you mentioned some of the great tag team finishing moves in sports entertainment. She's countering nicely now.
Yeah, a second ago, she was almost done. Oh, man, she's rolling now.
Oh, my God, shoulder breaker.
What a boot. Here's her chance.
She might have it.
Nailed it. Victory is on the horizon.
And a pin attempt. The pin's broken up.
I can't believe it.
Oh, and a backbreaker.
Right to the spine. Oh, man.
Right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow.
I don't think there's any coming back from this type of assault.
Exploder suplex. She's back in full control now.
When she gets in attack mode, look out. What a stomp.
Good grief.
This might be it.
Oh, my.
And she's toying with her now.
They got him. Got the just wearing down the opponent. Wow, she's fought her way all the way back here.
Nailed it.
Oh, man, what a splash. She is on fire.
Oh, and a snap there.
That'll give you whiplash. Axe handle finds the mark.
Going for the big one.
Harsh impact.
Oh, it's over.
Get out of her way. She ain't playing. We're looking at complete domination here. Boom, what impact. She's beginning to take some heat here. I can tell you this is not how she envisioned this match going, guys.
She's taking on quite a bit of damage here, guys, and if she doesn't find a way to make the tag soon, this one might be over.
And this might very well be the turning point of this match. Unless, of course, she can come up with something big here.
In order to be a premier tag team, a superstar and their teammate,
She reverses out of it.
and not a second too soon. Close call there.
Look at her go.
Oh, what a slam that hurt. Corey, it could be the beginning of the end. You gotta believe this one's over.
Got every ounce of that one. This could be...
She goes for the cover. Corey, a few moments ago, you took us through what it takes for a tag team to be successful. The continuity between tag team partners is crucial. When a team is able to keep... She's looking at it. And here we go.
Oh, look into the armbar.
He's got it locked in.
Time to tap. That's it. That's what she needed.
Moves like...
What an incredible tag team contest. And here's another quick look at those superstars in action in that tag team battle.
There she goes home.
This was another great moment. Look at her go. Man, oh man, look at that. And so it goes.
Here are your winners, Ace and the Super Athlete, the new foundation.
That's a win you remember for a long time.
Anytime you can pick up a win inside a WWE ring, you have something to be extremely proud of.
Guys, I have to say, that was an amazing match.
Next, we have the Wraith taking on Alex the Grater.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Rip, and representing the Syndicate from Delhi, India, weighing in at 351 pounds, the Ghost.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for one-on-one action.
And Michael, it sounds to me like this crowd already picked the one who they want to win this match.
And his opponent, from Melbourne, Australia, weighing in at 359 pounds, the WWE Universal Champion, Alex.
Remember, the title's
Great
not on the line here,
Champion.
but I'd be shocked if that changes the champ's outlook on this match.
I would too, Cole. The champ is a professional, and a true pro goes out there and gives 100% every single time, regardless of the situation.
And we're underway. Looking at these two men, I don't think there's going to be anything traditional about this one-on-one matchup.
If you haven't hit record yet, now might be a good time to do that. These guys are going to have a match you'll want to watch over and over again.
What a strike! Wow! Elbow! Beautiful technique. What a stomp!
Good grief.
Oh, an elbow drop.
Short arm clothesline.
Oh! Oh, nasty impact.
He's on the ropes, and the ref wisely stops the count. He's starting to stagger a bit. He needs to create some space and find a way to get back on the offensive.
Yeah, but it looks to me like he still has plenty of energy in that body of his. I wouldn't look too much into this right now.
I know it's somewhat early still, but this could be a pivotal point in this match, guys. Let's see how he reacts here.
Looking to lock it in here.
Ooh, big boot.
And he escapes the submission.
And good thing, that could have been disastrous.
Scooped up.
Ooh, what impact.
Digging deep for a kick out.
Not yet.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Boom! Looking at it here. Mindbuster!
The damage has been done.
Looking for the win. Pile driver!
Spiked him.
This just might be enough for him to take the victory here.
A kick out. This one's not over yet.
He isn't going to go away that easy.
When this guy's on, look out. I got to tell you, these guys are in the best shape I've ever seen them in.
Choke slam! Here's his chance to win this.
Wow, what impact!
Beautiful technique.
Here he goes. Oh, damage to the body.
That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys. And Earth.
He's looking for the win. Too close for comfort.
Wow, that's pure power, guys.
Man, that hurts.
Harsh impact.
Chaos, melee, pandemonium. How could they get away with that? That's not legal.
Ooh, right to the midsection. Have you ever seen a human being tossed like that?
I wouldn't have been surprised if that was it. Wow.
Not yet.
Both these superstars appear to be operating on fumes here, guys.
Oh, it's locked in. Up and down.
Both these superstars appear to be operating on fumes here, guys. Too quick for him there.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
He's not in a good spot here, guys.
He simply needs to find a way to regroup.
Oh, man, incredible impact. Keep your eye on this one. Looking for the exclamation point. Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. A second time.
A 110th Street Slam.
If that doesn't end it, I don't know what will. That one was even more impressive than the first time we saw it.
1, 2. He gets the shoulder up before 3.
Might have slipped there, Cole.
He knows he's in trouble. Looking for a repeat. Comes up big with a reversal. He could do it here. And he got a near fall out of it. Wow. He's lining him up. He might have it.
Powerbomb planted.
Wow, I'm just as surprised as you guys are.
Can he do it here?
And a near fall.
Just barely, but it counts.
He's looking very overwhelmed out there. This is not where he wants to be at this point in this match.
Let's remember, though, guys, his opponent doesn't seem to be in great shape either.
Boy, this has just been pandemonium. Look at this. Elbow drop.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Back now inside the ring. Escapes trouble there.
I don't know how much more these superstars can take, guys. You'd have to think...
Look at this. Lariat. Back in from the floor.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
No, reverses it. What a slam.
Impactful. Will jar your spine.
Here we go.
Nailed it.
That's what he was looking for, Michael.
There's got to be some point in the match where those... Look at this. This could do it. No, he kicks out. Nicely done.
I'm just as shocked as everyone else, Cole, his opponent included.
Headbutt to the back of the neck.
What a chancery.
He's looking at it. Pile driver.
Spiked him. That might have done it, Cole.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure our table...
The shoulders are down. 2, 3. The cover. And this one's history. What a win. And here's another glance at these superstars in action.
Defeated the champion.
Check him out here.
I guess you
Highlight
know
for
what that
one
means.
superstar,
DWA
lowlight
coming
for another.
For the Universal
Who can forget
Champion.
this? No doubt about it, he brought his A game, as you can see here.
Here is your winner, the Ghost.
What a back-and-forth battle that was.
You know, it didn't happen often, but I can attest, being pinned is humiliating.
And it's matches like this one that make SmackDown such a success. Thank you so much for joining us.
All right, we have ourselves a #1 Contenders Tag Team Triple Threat match. we have Furai Shimai, the Vanity Twins, and Cat vs and K.
The following contest is a triple threat tornado tag team match. Making her way to the ring, the Show and the Dominator, Spencer, Vicious and Delicious. And her opponents. First, the Prodigy and Lightning, the Natural Disasters. And her opponents. First, Mary Ryan and Jillian Valentine, the Alliance.
Here we go again. 3-on-3 action underway now. Clothesline over the top.
Man, vicious strike.
What a stomp.
Good grief.
What's coming?
Back suplex.
Very nice.
You gotta believe this one's over. This might be it.
Oh, my. Ooh, what impact.
Boom. Got the oh my goodness, crushing it. Oh, that hurt. Knee to the spine. Now the old vicious head crank.
Look at the torque. What a strike.
Corey, tell me, just how much strength does carrying your opponent around like this take?
Let's put it this way, Cole. Saxton would never be able to do it.
Oh, man!
Ouch. Really targeting the back on that one. Slammed with authority.
Oh, flying forearm. That'll turn your lights out. Really working over the body. Oof.
Leg drop! Got the reversal.
Oh, man, what a leg drop.
A maneuver like that is a great way to turn the tables.
Oh, distance there.
Devastating kick. She might have it. Look at the look in her eyes.
Man.
She's in the zone now. Boom, what impact.
It's attacking the back.
Oh, what a kick to the face.
Oh, my God.
Oh, and she gets out of the way.
Set it up.
Oh, that'll mess up your neck.
Man,
What a stomp.
good grief. Russian leg sweep.
What a stomp.
Good grief.
Oh, nasty impact.
Ooh, what impact.
Knee stomp.
That'll ruin your leg. Nailed it.
She is on fire. Oh, man, she's rolling now.
This could be it.
Severe damage being inflicted to the back. She's in
You gotta believe this one's over.
Got every ounce of that one. This could.
The pin's broken up.
I can't believe it.
Whoa, nasty fall.
Oh, nasty impact.
Byron, you talked about the moment in six-man tag matches when all semblance of order. She's looking at it. Boom, what impact. This might be it.
Oh, my.
Oh, to the
Beautiful technique.
She got it.
boom. And she kicks out at two.
She's still in this one.
Oh, ouch. I think she's trying to prove a point here.
Harsh impact.
She might have it. She's starting to falter here. She needs to find a way to get back on the offensive here.
This isn't your traditional tag team match, guys. These matches require a slightly altered game plan.
You can see the confidence just beaming from her right now. What a strike.
Woo-wee.
Dodges that one. Nice job getting out of the way of that one.
Suplex.
This is it.
She's back in full control now.
When she gets in attack mode, look out. Right to the back of the neck. The end may be near, folks. This could spell the beginning to the end for her here in this six-man tag team match.
Well, I think it's safe to say that she's going to lose this match. Olympic slam! Nice! I bet you feel foolish riding her off now.
Look at the look in her eyes. She's in the zone now.
Look at her go.
This might be it.
Oh, my.
Boom! Oh, look at this. I think she's trying to prove a point here.
She wants. She can close the door here. Is the second time enough to end this match?
Ooh, what impact.
It'll destroy your face.
I think this is the beginning of the end.
Beautiful technique.
This one is over. She is on fire. Oh, just inflicting so much damage.
And she's able to break out of it.
The lesson to learn here, Cole, is that you can never count her out.
She's looking at it. Oh, the old European uppercut. Oh, what a tackle. And Corey, she releases the hold.
Looks like a questionable decision on paper, but I'm sure she has something up her sleeve here, Cole.
That's going to leave a mark. She might have it.
Harsh impact.
Can she end it here? What a stomp.
Good grief.
Oh, my God, a clothesline. Man, what a slam. Look at this, Byron. She better do something fast. What a stomp. She's out. She escapes the hold.
Just when it looked like her not.
Such vicious strikes.
And there it is, boys.
Look at her go.
Slap. Here's a cover. 1, 2. Real close. Too close for cover.
I can't believe what we're seeing here.
What a strike. Right on the mark. We have...
Oh. Wow, she's fought her way all the way back here.
Well, if it didn't work the first several times.
We're looking at complete domination here. Clothesline!
Oh, nasty impact.
Pile driver!
She's got it now. You get dropped like that, you don't get up, period.
Oh, clothesline! Vertical suplex!
Nice.
Man, she goes for the cover. Broken up, and the match continues.
Nailed it.
Boom, what impact! Big reversal for her there. You gotta believe this one's over. And she's knocked off her feet.
I think that one caught her by surprise, Michael.
Here's a cover. Could be it. This might be it.
Oh, my.
Thunder. This could be all she wrote. You can see the confidence just beaming from her right now.
She's almost out of it.
She works her way out of that one.
She's still got a bit of an uphill climb here, though. Oh!
Beautiful technique. We're looking at complete domination here. Quick thinking to avoid that one. Oh, what a clothesline.
Forcefully delivered.
Oh, hanging on for dear life. Incredible impact. Time to flip it. Boom! Look at that in a second time. And she turns it around on her. Ooh, what impact.
That's it.
Nailed it. We may be looking at our winner here, guys.
What a stomp.
Good grief.
Oh, and it's a reversal.
Oh, nasty impact.
She wants to finish this.
Oh, man, she's rolling now.
We got a cover. 2. No, she's got a tremendous amount of resilience, so I think she's got something left here.
Wow, I thought this was over.
She's looking at it. Clothesline!
Look at her go.
Back between the ropes.
Oh, man, she's rolling now.
Boom, what impact. You gotta believe this one's over.
That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of the match, guys.
She's able to get out of the way there. Oh, my God, what a slap.
Disrespect.
She is on fire.
Oh, my goodness, crushing it. I think she's trying to prove a point here. Look out. There she goes. Looks like she wants to beat her inside the ring. German suplex.
the slam.
That's all she wrote, fellas.
Air whip. What a strike.
Look at her go.
Face first. Harsh impact. That might just be the final. Boom! Face first. If that doesn't end it, I don't know what will.
Here we go for the win. 1, 2. Dug down deep and gets the shoulder up.
She's not done yet, but you have to believe that she's still in all sorts of trouble here.
You can see the confidence just beaming from her right now.
Oof!
Side slam. She looks for it once again. Suplex.
This one's over, guys.
That just echoed throughout this entire arena.
Harsh impact.
This could do it. Crucifix. Pinning combination. Boom. This might be it.
Oh, my.
Momentum clearly in her corner. Looking at it here.
It doesn't look like she's going to get her to tap here.
She might have it. Takes her off her feet. That should do it right there. She's in control. Ooh. Big move coming. Oh, my God, what a forearm.
Right to the jaw.
With the point of the elbow right in the nose.
Jeez.
I think we know what this is. She's in full control.
Nasty drop. What a comeback. In case you're keeping,
she goes for the cover. That could have been it right there. Here she goes. Back in the ring now. Now the old vicious. And now one more time.
big time slam.
Vicious.
That has got to be it.
Oh, man, right to the neck. Oh, what a clothesline.
Forcefully delivered.
Oh, my goodness, crushing it.
Oh, incredible combo.
Man, shoulders on the mat. 1, 2. Here we go.
Beautiful technique. Precarious position here.
Electric chair into the face buster. Looking for the win.
She is on fire.
Going for broke. When she gets in attack mode, look out. She's turning the tables.
They ain't turned yet. Still got some work to do.
Look out. There she goes. She got her with a reversal. Belly to belly. Vicious. Look at the look in her eyes. She's in the zone now. Nailed it. She comes up big with the reversal. We're looking at complete domination here. Not today.
Oh, man, she's rolling now.
Bang! When she gets in attack mode, look out. We know what's coming here. Boom, what impact.
And she looked like she had no chance just a few moments ago.
Look at the look in her eyes. She's in the zone now. Oh,
A barrage of strikes. Endless. She can pick up the win here, guys.
you got her, vicious. She's looking at it. Dodges a bullet there.
She's starting to fight out, guys.
Look at that, she escapes.
Talk about coming up clutch, guys.
Big reversal for her there.
Oh, brutal.
We have seen her here before. A side slam. She reverses out of it.
And not a second too soon. Close call there.
Look at her go.
Ooh, what impact. Brutal forearm.
She's got that gleam in her eyes. Look out. There she goes.
Oh, nasty impact. Beautiful technique. Now, she just needs to finish her off. Nailed it. Warm up the bust.
Got the shoulders down. Ooh, what impact. Broken up, and the match continues.
That's teamwork.
She goes for the cover. 1, 2. How did she kick out? Oh, that was close. Backdrop suplex. Incredible.
Are we going to see it?
For some reason, she lets it go.
Did you ever stop to think that she might have something else planned here?
A kick out, and you can see the frustration starting to build. Not yet. You go. Oh, incredible height. Well, that was a close call.
Wow.
Vicious strike.
Oh, man, she's rolling now.
Oh. Oh, and she's dropped there.
Yeah, she might be done here, guys.
Harsh impact. What a strike. Uh-oh. No way. Good God. Inverted Frankensteiner.
She is on fire.
Ooh. She might have it.
I don't think this is going to do it.
Whoa, she escapes the stretch.
You sound surprised, Cole. Come on. There's no way she was going to tap to that.
Oh, Linda's aggression, just pure brute. This might be it. Oh, my.
And she looked like she had no chance just a few moments ago.
I think she's trying to prove... Oh, what a combo.
Game, set, match. This one is over.
Just in case you didn't see it the first few times.
Oh, man, she's rolling now.
Oh, nasty. And she's trying to flip the script here.
Easier said than done, Michael.
She's looking at it. Boom!
The slam!
Boom, what impact!
Look at her go. I like the combination punch.
Now it's time to capitalize. Very impressive, but is it enough to end it here?
Oh, what incredible power! Wow, what a vertical suplex!
This one's over, guys.
Harsh impact. Ooh! Ooh, that hurt right to the kidney.
Golly.
Drop kick.
It hits the mark.
Boom!
Long distance drop.
And another reversal.
Seems like we're back where we began, Michael.
She got her with a reversal.
She is on fire.
Knife edge chop echoing through the arena. Boom, what impact. What a stomp. Good.
Oh, nasty impact.
I bet you feel foolish riding her off now. Oh, right to the face.
Nailed it. And that one takes her down.
Turn out the lights, Cole. This one's over.
Rough landing. Enough already. Oh, man, she's rolling now.
No, she's too quick for her. Gets out of the way of that one. Punch right to the face.
Are we going to see it? She is on fire.
You can see the confidence just beaming from her right now. Ooh, right to the face. Destroyed. Not so fast. She breaks it.
Yeah, but it's got to just be a matter of time before she gets picked off here.
This might be it.
Oh, my.
Beautiful technique. Ooh, what impact.
Look at her go.
What a stomp.
Good grief. And then...
Oh,
that might have done it, Cole.
You gotta believe this one's over.
That's all she wrote.
Shoulders on the mat. Oh, an apron leg drop. Decapitation. I think she's trying to prove a point here. Boom. And one more time. Deep six.
She's back in full control now.
I think that one will finally do the trick.
Impactful slam.
She can pick up the win here, guys.
She is on fire.
Ooh-wee.
DDT.
Step up, Enziguri.
That's it. That's what she needed.
She goes for the cover. And there's the breakup. Just in the nick of time. And she's toying with her now. Ooh. Incoming. She's calling her out. What a stomp.
Oh, no. We know what this is.
Oh, what impact. That's how you put an exclamation point on a match.
This could do it.
Uh-oh.
2, 3.
What a six-man tag match.
Let's take another look at these women in action.
And somehow I knew
Check this
Cat
out.
BSNK were going to be the new
She's
one,
taking
number
care
one
of
contender.
business. That's a woman on a mission. She left it all in the ring, and I expected nothing less.
Here are your winners, Mary Ryan and Jillian Valentine, the Alliance.
That's a big win, although there was a moment there where I thought it was going to go the other way.
Sometimes you step in the ring and just refuse to lose. I think that's what we saw here tonight.
I don't think I saw one member of this Cleveland crowd leave.
Okay. Coming up next, the team of Duke Nukem and Akihiko Sanada takes on the Exotic Warriors.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Las Vegas, Nevada.
Byron, is there a chance he gives less than 100% here tonight, given the fact that the title is not up for grabs?
Well, if he does, I can tell you that he's going to get embarrassed here. Title match or not, you simply cannot give less than 100% each time you step inside that ring.
And his partner, from Kobe, Japan, weighing in at 185 pounds, the Ring of Honor Pure Champion, the Bruiser.
And guys, despite the title not being on the line, this is still very much a big match.
Of course it is, Cole. This is an opportunity for the champ to prove exactly how dominant he is. And trust me, he doesn't take these opportunities lightly.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 552 pounds, the King and the Omega, the Thrill Seekers.
And for me, it'll be interesting to see if the champ's approach changes any, considering the title is not on the line tonight.
I don't know, Michael. Part of me thinks he'll fight this fight just like it was any other, regardless of what's at stake.
This is it. Tag team action underway here, guys.
These guys are undoubtedly going to give us a show here tonight.
You know, even though the title is not on the line, this is still an important match for the champ. He can't afford to show any weakness here.
Nailed it. Oh, the dreaded claw to the shoulder.
Man.
Big headbutt.
Beautiful technique.
What a strike. He looks a bit off his game here. Well, he knew this was going to be a fight heading into this one.
It looks to me like his partner's itching to get in there. And now might be a good time to give him what he wants.
I know it's early, but if things stay the way they are, winning this match might just be a pipe dream for him. For many years, members of the WWE Universe and the WWE locker room have felt that tag team matches should have 2 referees. One referee is in the ring overseeing the action, and the other is located out on the floor, making sure teams follow the rules and do not engage in potentially damaging behavior. I think it's a good idea, something perhaps Mr. McMahon might want to consider. Oh, what a kick!
Byron, earlier you raised a point that people have been talking about for years, and that's a second referee being appointed to tag team matches. I remember WWE Hall of Famer and former WWE President Gorilla Monsoon used to express his strong advocacy for 2 referees being appointed to tag team matches.
It's something that's been talked about for decades, Michael, and I don't think it's ever going to happen. We've seen it on occasion, but I think it's best to let the superstars be responsible for themselves. And the appointed official for the match needs to do the job they're paid to do. I don't think it's that much to ask. Oh, nasty impact.
Boom, what impact! DDT! Oh, that'll mess up the neck. Oh, you gotta believe this one's over.
Harsh impact.
Dodges that one.
Oh!
This might be it. Oh, my. He wants no part of the outside. Here we go. Back inside the ring.
Oh, like deconstructing the knee there. Oh, nasty impact.
You gotta believe this one's over.
Big collision on the splash.
Boom, what impact. What a stomp.
Good grief.
Here he goes.
Oh, can he finish the job? Wow, that should be the...
He's going for the pin. And he stops the count. Oh, look at this. Boom! Gutbuster. Reverses that one.
Oh, tear the features clean off your face.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
That's how you wear down your opponent. Good night.
Good grief. That has got to be it.
He's on the defensive here. But we all know that he isn't afraid of a good fight, which is what we're seeing here.
It might be time for him to recharge that battery. All he has to do is get to his corner and make the tag.
I can tell you with all certainty that he did not anticipate his opponent mounting any sort of comeback here. And it looks like he was wrong. Very wrong.
Power bomb. But he's got to capitalize now. Look at this. Boom. Not much behind that pin attempt.
Too soon.
The cover. And a kick out, much to nobody's surprise.
Too soon. Oh, right to the side of the face.
When this guy's on, look out.
Sharp knee.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. He's starting to show signs of fatigue. Headed into this match, he and his partner look extremely confident.
He obviously came into this match intent on taking the fight to the outside as much as he could, though I'm not sure that's the right approach. When you talk about great tag teams, we can go all the way back to teams like the Tolos brothers, Stevens and Patterson, Stevens and Bockwinkel, the Texas Outlaws, the Briscoes, the Blackjacks, the Andersons, and the list goes on and on. When you're part of a tag team, the two partners have to travel together, train together, eat together, and be completely in sync with one another.
Ooh, what impact. Harsh impact.
Tag team competition dates back all the way to the early 1900s. Corey, you mentioned some of the classic duos from sports entertainment's incredible history. In today's WWE, the tag team scene has never been more competitive. I don't know who has the edge when it comes to talent, if it's Raw or SmackDown Live. I think it's too close to call, but all the teams truly think and act as one unit.
I agree, Michael. Teams such as the Usos, American Alpha, Anderson and Gallows.
What a strike.
What a comeback.
Nobody does it better, Michael.
Oh, man, that hurt the back. Spine rattling.
Tag team action coming up here. Slam down hard.
I'm not sure how much he has left.
His shoulders are down. 2. And he got a near fall out of it.
How'd he do that?
He's going for the pin. This could be it. Into the pay window. Dug down deep and gets the shoulder up.
Wow, I thought for sure that was it.
This might be it.
Oh, my.
Focused attack on the back.
He's struggling a bit here. This tag team match is dangerously close to getting out of control for him.
He's looked great up until...
Boom! We may be looking at our winner here, guys.
Boy, we've got to cover. 1, 2. A kick out after 1. Not yet. Now he's working that exploit.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
He's making a statement here with this attack.
Right across the back of the neck.
Ooh, slam!
With authority.
I like this aggression, just pure brutality.
Come on, easy.
Showing off some of his speed there.
Nailed it. This is his opportunity to win this thing.
Oh, and it's a reversal.
I think this is the beginning of the end.
Oh, shoulder breaker.
That is gonna hurt.
This one is over.
He could pin his opponent right here.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Ooh. No, reverses it.
Beautiful technique.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
DDT.
These superstars have tried everything. They have something left in their arm. Here he goes for the win!
And he closed it out.
And he got a near fall out of it.
I'm just as shocked as everyone else, Cole.
Oh, trying to dislocate the shoulder. He's making a statement here with this attack. There may be no preventing the tag. Oh, and he makes the tag.
That was a game changer right there, Michael.
Oof. There's the cover. Can he do it? Oh, right to the body. That hurt. I'll tell you what, this is one and he tags his partner in.
Momentum has certainly shifted here, Michael.
Somebody's got hops.
Talk about having the living hell beat out of you. He needs to find a way to create some space or else this thing's over.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Oh, he turns it around. He might have it.
Boss man slam. If that doesn't end it, I don't know what will.
A kick out, and he almost had him.
Amazing.
Just a step quicker, it looks like. Oh, and he reverses it. This could, what a stomp. Good grief.
To think, I almost wrote him off earlier.
He's got the shoulders down.
2. What? Oh, he kicked out. Unbelievable. Look at the look on his opponent's face, Cole. He can't believe it.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business. Here he goes.
But he's got to capitalize now.
Oh, what a crash.
I'm not sure how much he has left.
A thunderous slam.
I knew it was only a matter of time. Oh boy, he is rolling.
Beautiful technique. Hooked up. What an aggressive side slam.
That's what he was looking for, Michael.
This might be it.
Oh my.
Man, what a slam.
He's too quick for him there.
Nailed it.
When this guy's on, look out.
He might have it.
Is he done?
They did it. They won the match.
And Grater
We've got some highlights from the last one queued up. Here we go.
Yeah, but
Oh,
him and
I can't
think he
believe
felt the
this.
win.
He's getting after it here. Check this out. And here's the last piece of the puzzle.
Here are your winners, Duke and the Bruiser.
Wow, that tap came quick and often.
Michael, your pride definitely takes a hit when you're forced to tap out.
And folks, if you're just joining us, I'm sorry to tell you that you just missed one of the most exciting SmackDown matches in recent memory.
All right, guys. It's main event time. Well, after that little encounter at Money in the Bank, where Tifa attacked Alice to take her spot, now Tifa's looking to take Alice Angel's spot again in the Miss America Battle Royal at Great American Bash tomorrow. But Alice is not going to give up her spot, nor will she give up her crown that she won in 2018. So we're going to resolve this in a last woman standing match.
The following contest is a last woman standing match. Making her way to the ring from another time, Alice Angel.
The mood has certainly changed inside the arena for this last man standing match, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely, Cole. It's almost as if a hush has fallen over the crowd, like they know something bad is about to happen. And you know what? They're right.
And her opponent, from parts unknown, Tiffany.
This is it, guys. The last man standing match. And I've been looking forward to this one all night long.
You're not the only one, Michael. Listen to this arena. They're absolutely fired up for this one, and I can't say that I blame them. There's nothing quite like a last man standing match.
Singles action is underway, and in this one, I wouldn't attempt to predict what's going to happen. I'd just be ready for anything. Sometimes that's all you can do. Now leapfrog. Whoa, and a bit of a test of strength here.
Going to be woozy after that impact.
Oh, what a slam that hurt! Look out. There she goes. Things starting to go the other way for her. But this certainly isn't something she can't come back from.
She's definitely slowing down here a bit, but that doesn't mean it's the end of the road for her. Not by a long shot.
I'm no mathematician, guys, but by my calculations, a last man standing match is more than 3 times as brutal as a traditional match. After all, you only need to keep your opponent down for a 3 count in a traditional match.
You gotta believe this one's over. Boom, what impact.
Oh, man, by the hair.
Ooh, what impact. On the the topic of traditional matches versus last man standing matches, Corey makes a great point. In matches such as this, you have to keep your opponent down for a count of 10.
Which oftentimes results in increased brutality and danger, Michael.
Leg drop! Oh, nasty impact. Ooh! Harsh impact. You know, I'd say matches like this really drive superstars to take risks they normally wouldn't take. An example that immediately comes to mind would be Shane McMahon's actions in Unforgiven in 2003.
And this match is going to continue.
Boom! Look at her go!
This match ain't over yet. What a stomp.
Good grief.
She might have it.
Oh, victory is on the horizon.
Pile driver. Got every ounce of that one. This could be over. Someone's going to be black and blue tomorrow.
I've seen every episode of SmackDown over the years, and I assure you this one ranks right up there with the best. And the beat goes on.
Oh, man, she's rolling now.
Neck breaker. Can you imagine the pain and suffering you have to inflict to knock your opponent out? We will go on. Once again, thank you for tuning into this great women's matchup. This could be the end.
A long way down.
She has got to take advantage here.
Look out, super kick!
Good night. She can close the door here.
The referee is watching this one very closely. At any moment, he'll have to call this match if one of these combatants can't get up. She's mounting a comeback. We'll see if it's enough. You can't argue.
Enziguri! Oh, it's over.
Look at the look in her eyes. She's in the zone. She's countering nicely now.
Yeah, a second ago, she was almost done.
Oh, nasty impact.
Look at her go.
She's looking to get out of here with a win early.
Gonna take more than that.
Oh, and it's a reversal. She wants it one more time. A striking blow.
Beautiful technique. Oh!
Oh, what impact. Takes her down.
Wow, nice move right there.
This one's getting ugly. You might want to turn away if you have a weak heart. Not over yet. We have seen her here before. Drop kick! And she drops her.
That was about as in your face as it gets.
Both these superstars appear to be operating on fumes here, guys. And the beat goes on. Momentum clearly in her corner.
Boom! If that doesn't end it, I don't know what will. I think that one will finally do the trick, guys.
Here she goes, back in the ring now. Given the amazing shape these competitors are in, I'm not sure it's even possible to keep one of them down for the 10 count. The referee is watching this one very closely. Unbelievable. This singles match is over. Let's take another look at these ladies going toe-to-toe.
Once again steals a spot from Alice Angel.
Almost forgot about this one.
So Tifa will
She's taking care of
the
business.
Miss America Battle
Who could
Royal.
forget this? I really enjoyed every
Tough
minute
break,
of this.
Alice.
Here is your winner, Tiffany.
Big win here, guys.
I got a feeling we're going to be talking about her for a long time to come.
And it's matches like this one that make SmackDown such a success. Thank you so much for joining us.
Alrighty, guys. Thank you for tuning in to SmackDown. Hopefully you will join us tomorrow for the Great American Bash on this quarantine 4th of July. Really hope you enjoy the show, and as always, good fight, good night, see you tomorrow.